Welcome to 180 with the Black Prophet. Truth in 180 seconds and 180 degrees.
Hey, this is the Black Prophet. When it comes to our allegiance to the Bible, as we know it, we have arguments about Tanakh only or Torah only, New Testament, Hebrew versus Greek. We've yet to understand that the Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, are the byproduct of indoctrinations primarily from Eurocentric theology. The reason why we have such an allegiance, the reason why the world is in the sway of these three major religions is simply because the purveyors of these religious thought processes were good at murder. It was the Christian Crusades and subsequently the Islamic Jihad and the struggle over Jerusalem that killed approximately 1.7 million people, all in the name of Jesus, or in the name of Allah. And those of us who identify as Israelites cannot claim exemption. For in our Tanakh, 1 Samuel 15:3 tells us about the command to attack, read, destroy, read, genocide against the Amalekites. Now go attack the Amalekites and totally destroy all that belongs to them. Do not spare them. Put to death men and women, children and infants, cattle and sheep, camels and donkeys. It's easy to say, God told us to, but doesn't everybody say, God told them to? There's so much in our text that's borrowed from other sources, too much to cover in 180 seconds. Over the next several weeks, we're going to talk about these passages that are mirror images of texts, sacred and outside of Israel, that predate them by thousands of years. Today, one quick example is Hinduism. It's no coincidence that our similarities in the name of the supreme deities in Hinduism. We have Abraham and Brahma. That similarity has not gone unnoticed. And the wife of Abraham is Sarah. The consort of the Brahma is Sarasvati. In India, the Sarasvati River includes a tributary known as the Ghaggar, just like Sarah's handmaid was Hagar. This is not by coincidence. Sarah and Sarasvati, Abraham and Brahma are not the only overlapping figures in the Hindu and Hebrew tradition. There is Adam, the first man in the Bible, is predated by the first man in the Hindu religion, Adamah. Eve, the first woman in the Hebrew tradition, is preceded by Ivahavati. Noah is preceded by Nahuah in the devastating flood story. We know that the Babylonian captivity was in 597 BC. There was nothing written down prior to the Babylonian captivity. There was no Torah in the hands of every Israelite. There were no stone tablets that were passed around. It was all based on oral tradition. We know that nothing was actually written down. Scholars agree that the Torah was likely not written in Alexandria until 273 BC. Similar textual analysis of the Rig Veda indicates that the Hindu texts were composed between 1700 and 1100 BC, making Hinduism in textual form the older organized religion. Well, I made you mad enough. We'll compare something else next week. I am the Black Prophet. Peace.